In the last video, we had seen that the output functions have to be simplified with the help of K-maps. So this was the output X K-map and this is the output Y K-map. Simplifying this, we had found that this is A, B, C, D and this single is A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. So A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. The simplified POS, the simplified, SOP function for Y is then A, B, C, D plus this one. So A, B, C, D plus A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. The last step in the design of a combinational circuit is to draw the logic circuit. Having found the simplified Boolean function for each of the output, the last step is to draw the logic circuit from the simplified outputs. So X is a SOP function having 1, 2, 3, 4 product terms. Y is another SOP function having 2 product terms. So this is implemented with a NOT and OR logic. So this is a NOT. These are the NOT gates giving us the outputs A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. There's a NOT gate in each of the input. These are the 4 inputs. Then these are the AND gates which will give us these product terms. So ABC, here's ABC, BCD, this is BCD coming from B, C and D. The next is ABD. So here we have ABD coming from A, B, D. The next is ACD. So that is over here, ACD, A, C, D. All these 4 product terms are being summed. So the sum function is obtained with the OR gate. So all these 4 are followed by the OR gate. So this gives us the X output. Similarly for the Y, the A, B, C, D, it's a product. So we have an AND gate, which is a 4 input AND gate, giving us A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. So this is the A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. Then the next term is A, B, C, D. Similarly, another AND gate giving us A, B, C, D. So this is the second product term. Again, this is a SOP. There's a plus here. So this is followed by an OR gate. So this gives us the Y output. So the last step is that we have drawn the logic circuit of the given combinational circuit. So let's recall our first step was this block diagram. At this stage, we did not know what is inside this block diagram. By completing the design, the last step tells us that this combinational circuit can be implemented with the help of these many logic gates. Let us list the logic gates. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So there are 6 AND gates. Let's write it over here. Finally, we say that our circuit has 6 AND gates. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 NOT gates. And 1, 2 OR gates. 2 OR gates. To be precise, the 6 AND gates, if you observe, out of the 6, these 4 are 3 input AND gates. So out of these 6, we have 4 which are 3 input AND gates. And there are 2 which are 4 input AND gates. So these are 4 input AND gates. Similarly, for the OR gate, we have two OR gates. One is a 4 input, the other is a 2 input. So the two OR gates, one is a 4 input OR gate and the other is a 2 input OR gate. So this now completes the design of the circuit, and at the last step we are able to draw the logic circuit and also evaluate what this logic circuit consists of. Thank you.